So, welcome to this chair yoga class. Our theme today is the fourth chakra, which is the heart chakra. We've been working our way up from the base chakra, which is about individuality, second chakra, which is about intimate relationships, third chakra, which is about how we show up in the world, and our fourth chakra now expands to all with unconditional love. So you can imagine it's got to be my favorite chakra. Let's sit up nice and tall, wriggle the buttocks flesh away and snuggle down. Inhale the spine long, and let's bring the hands to the heart. Close your eyes or look downcast. And take some nice slow breaths. So if you can, we're going to breathe for a count of 5 seconds in and 5 seconds out, visualizing breathing into and out of our heart. This breathing comes from an organization called Heart Math, which does extensive research on the heart and has discovered that this breath synchronizes all the systems of the body and synchronizes the body with the rhythms of the earth. So if you can't do 5 and 5, do whatever even count works for you. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Continue on your own. So the heart chakra in the middle of our chest is related to our heart, our lungs, shoulders, arms, and hands. It's the balancing point between our lower chakras, which are all about our individuality, and our upper chakras, which are about our universality. And they blend in the heart, the place of compassion and empathy, moving beyond our own small self. The color is green. And the quality is air. The first 3 chakras were smell, taste, and touch, all things that are very local. But the air that you breathe has molecules that have existed from the beginning of time. And the air you breathe out has molecules that will exist till the end of time. The air that you breathe has molecules from people on the other side of the planet. And the air that you breathe out will be breathed in by people on the other side of the planet. So our breath connects us in time and space with all of creation. Let's continue our 5-count breath with some sun shining breaths. Inhaling, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhaling, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. This time when you bring your arms up overhead, we'll interlace the hands and bring them behind the head. And then we'll squeeze the shoulder blades and lift the heart. And then tuck the chin, rounding the upper back. So we're expanding the heart, expanding the back of the heart. So we're not rounding over, we're just rounding the upper back. Elbows back, expanding the heart, its front chest. Exhaling, expanding into the back of the chest. One more. Coming back to center, let's drop the hands to the shoulders and we'll do some shoulder circles. And let's circle back the other way. And let's reach the arms out. And just take a few breaths here. We worked on hero pose, Virabhadrasana 2 last week. Just feel your arms as an extension of your heart. Feel the energy line. Maybe feel energy in the palms of your hands. And let's bring those hands in and we'll wrap into eagle pose. And feel how you're squeezing the front of your chest and expanding the back of your chest. Breathing for 5 counts in and 5 counts out. And let's open out nice and wide. Feel those lines of energy. And we'll bring the other arm in and come into eagle pose. And inhale out. We're going to do a lovely Qigong practice called painting a rainbow. We're going to reach down, inhale a big ball of energy up in front of us, and open the arms out. And we're going to paint a rainbow. And paint a rainbow. Reach forward, grabbing a big ball of chi and reaching it forward in front of you. Inhale your arms out. If your arms get tired, just skip a step. Paint a rainbow. So this is good for your heart and your lungs, your arms and hands. It's all perfectly aligned with our theme of heart chakra today. Reaching out, painting a rainbow. Feel that stretch in your side body. painting a rainbow. Do 2 more. Let's reach forward. Bring that ball of chi out. Open your arms out. Paint the rainbow. Big side stretch. Big open heart. Paint the rainbow. And last one. Let's reach forward. Arms coming forward in front of you. Shoulders down. Shoulder blades coming back towards each other. Inhale, stretch over, paint the rainbow. And paint the rainbow. And let's bring the hands together at the heart, thumbs pressing into your chest, elbows lifted, shoulders relaxed. You can draw the belly in and up to support this pose. It's called Anjali Mudra. Anjali means heart. Mudra is a hand position. We're breathing into our heart with our hands in Anjali Mudra. We're going to press the hands in one direction and turn the hand in the other direction. Maybe a teeny little bit of twist in the rib cage. Maybe you feel that. Come back to center and then press the hands in one direction and the head in the other. And back to center. And one more time. And back to center. Let's turn the fingertips down and then rotate the hands, fingertips pointing in towards your heart. Let's rotate fingertips down as far as you can get them, and then rotating fingertips in as far as you can get them. Working our wrists. One more. And then let's bring our fingertips together, arms parallel to the floor so that the press is from your shoulders to your elbows, to your wrists, to your fingertips. In other words, not hands. The whole forearm is involved here. Pressing the fingertips together, strengthening your hands and fingers, and then opening like a flower. One more time, let's press the fingertips together and then open like a flower. Last one, pressing the fingertips together and opening like a flower. And the hands back to Anjali Mudra, or if your shoulders and arms are getting tired, just rest your hands and relax. Let's inhale the arms up overhead and bring one hand down, giving yourself a pat on the back. 3 choices here. You can press that elbow back, you can pull that elbow back, or you can swing your hand around behind you and reach your fingertips towards each other without pressing out your bottom ribs, keeping your nice firm core. Breathing into and expanding your rib cage in all 4 directions, not just poking them out. And let's release. Inhale out. Bring your opposite arm down and behind you, the back of your hand sliding up your back. Oops, I'm sorry. No, bending your elbow. My mistake. Giving yourself a pat on the back. And then you can either push that elbow back, pull that elbow back. I think I'm on the wrong side. Or bring your fingertips together behind you. Again, not poking out your rib cage, but drawing your core in and expanding in all four directions around your rib cage. Remember to breathe for 5 counts. In and out. One more. And inhale out. And again, hands to your heart, or if that's tiring, relaxing your hands on your lap. So even though we're working on our heart, shoulders, and arms, we love our whole body. So let's get the whole body involved. Scoot forward on your chair a little bit. Bring your hands to your knees. We're going to lean forward with the chest. And then we're going to rock back. So we're leading with the heart. It's not the same as we did last week where we rounded the spine. The spine is fairly straight here. Reaching forward with the heart. And reaching back. And let's come to stillness. And we'll walk our feet out. We're going to turn towards, actually, let's walk our feet around so we're on the corner of our chair. We're going to reach forward over one leg. And then inhale back up. So you're leading with your heart. Reaching forward over the leg. You're also doing a little hip opener there. Inhaling back up. Reaching forward over the leg. Inhaling back up. Strong core supporting your practice. Bring those legs back. Let's walk over the other way, coming to the corner of our chair, sitting in a nice, comfortable, wide-legged stance. We're going to go over that leg. So turning towards the back leg. Inhale tall, we're reaching over the leg. And coming back up. Leading with your heart. A little bit of a hip opener. Last one. Lengthening your spine and coming back up. Let's come back to center with the legs nice and wide. Well, medium wide. Hands behind you on your chair. And we'll just do some wibble wobble of our knees. Opening our hips a little more. Again, using what we learned last week and the week before to draw the pelvic floor up, the belly in and up, supporting your breath. And now breathing for 5 counts in and 5 counts out. Let's come back to center, toe heel back in. And let's just do some leg work. Let's open and close the knee here. You can still practice your 5-count breathing. Let's circle the leg. And we'll circle back the other way. And then let's circle with the ankle. You can put your foot on the floor and circle with the ankle that way if you need to. And circle back the other way. And point and flex. And let's put that foot on the floor. Take a moment to compare the two legs. And we'll bring the other leg up and we'll open and close the knee. And circle the ankle. I'm sorry, circle around the knee. And circle back the other way. And we'll point and flex. And you can do this with the foot on the floor if you like. And down. Let's take it in again. Hands can be on your lap or an Anjali Mudra. Let's come to standing. And we're going to practice triangle pose today. So, a couple of choices. You can use the side of your chair for support, bringing your hand to the seat or the handle of the seat. You can use the back of your chair for support. If you need more support, you could be standing behind it. So, or you could be out in space with just your hand on the side of the chair like that. So the way I'm showing you here against the side of the chair, you can walk around and back and have pretend this is the back of the chair. So you're against the back of the chair with more support. So choose what works for you. Okay. So we're going to start in Tadasana. I'm going to turn one foot out, let's say the left foot, scoot the back heel. Take a moment to breathe down those legs. Bring your hands to your hips and very gently begin to tip forward over that front leg and then come back up. Tip over the leg, keeping both sides of the body straight and come back up. If you need to, you can make your stance wider or shorter, or you can move your legs. So instead of having your front foot aligned with your arch, you could have your front foot aligned with the heel of your back foot. So take a moment to play with those, see which one makes the movement feel most natural to you. Taking a deep breath in, grounding through the legs, we'll begin to tip the body over towards the front leg. Inhale, lengthening the rib cage away from the hips. Inhale, relaxing the shoulders down away from the ears. And let's reach that bottom arm out, holding at the hip crease. This hip might come forward a little bit to make the pose work. You're keeping the front leg in alignment. And then bring that hand down. You can bring your hand to the chair, or the arm of the chair, or your leg. But let's use the chair. That makes it nice and supportive. And also helps to roll your shoulders back a little more. Lifting the kneecaps, tucking the tailbone, lengthening through both sides of the waist. And if it works for you, reaching the other arm up, or just keeping it on your hip. Let's roll the shoulder and look up if that works for your neck. Sense the lines of energy down your legs as you lift your kneecaps. Sense the line of energy from your tailbone to the top of your head as you lengthen the side waist. And just take a moment to raise that arm if that works for you, and sense the line of energy from your heart, reaching to your hands in both directions. Staying here or bringing your hand back to your hip, let's take 3 5-count breaths. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sensing the lines of energy. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get big in all directions. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then either with your hand on your hip or reaching up. Come back to center. Turn the toes forward. Toe heel yourself back to Tadasana with hands in Anjali Mudra. And I apologize if you're not standing, you're sitting here in your chair and doing the same thing. My apologies. I was hoping that all those standing choices I gave you with the support of the chair, that you could do a standing variation. Wow, feel how different the two sides of the body feel. And you can sit down between poses if you need to. But when you're ready, if you're standing, stand up. If you're sitting at the edge of your chair like that, and you're coming into triangle that way. Okay, so let's step out to 5-pointed star and turn the left toes 90 degrees, the back heel right. Bring the hands to the hips. So we're taking a moment to ground through the feet. Lean forward over the front leg with the spine nice and long. And inhale back up. Exhaling over. Inhaling up. Take a moment to check. Maybe you need to make a shorter or a wider stance. Or maybe instead of your front heel aligning with the arch of your back foot, you want to go heel to heel. So let's take a moment to play with that stance. And once you pick a stance, then you can lean over the leg and come back up. And then try a different stance if you like, one more time. Find the one that you like. And then we'll go into Trigonometry. So taking a moment here. Press into the ball of the big toe of the front foot and the heel of the back foot. Feel the lines of energy in your legs as you draw the kneecaps up. Feel the stability of this triangle shape from your tailbone to your feet. Inhale, lengthen your side ribs. And exhale, begin to tip over. Point your tailbone down towards your back heel. And reach your bottom arm out, creating length along the underside of your body. Your hip might come a little forward as you tip, and that's fine. Bring your hand down to your leg or to the seat of the chair, which I'm encouraging you to do because it brings your body back a little more. You can spin your rib cage towards the ceiling. Keep lengthening up out of the waist evenly on all four sides. Spinning your body towards the sky. Relax your shoulders down away from your ears. Feel the body expanding in all directions. If it works for you, reaching your arm up. And feel the lines of energy from your pelvis down to your feet, from your tailbone to the crown of your head, and from your heart to your fingertips. We'll take 3 more breaths here. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 3, 4, 5. Last one. Take a deep breath in. Inhale yourself back up. Turn your toes in. Toe heel back to Tadasana. Hands in Anjali Mudra. You can stay standing or have a seat in your chair to recoup, whichever feels best for you. We're going to come into a warrior 1. I know you don't want to do warriors after last week, but we're just going to do warrior 1. None of the others, okay? So you might want to come to the side of your chair or the back of your chair so you can hold on to the top. Again, if you're sitting, you're here or dropping your knee, whichever works for you. Facing the back leg. So standing in Tadasana, lift the back leg and stretch it out behind us and place the foot on the floor at an angle. Draw the belly in and up, or roll the shoulders back and down. Find your drishti. You can stay right here, or if it feels safe, 1 arm or 2 arms in goddess arms. Squeezing the shoulder blades back and shining from your heart. If you're holding onto the chair, just stay there. If you're not holding onto the chair, bring your arms behind you. If you're sitting in the chair, you want to cross elbows. If you're not sitting in the chair, you can either cross elbows or come into Yoga Mudra, squeezing the shoulder blades, shining from the heart, pressing to that back heel for stability. And whether you're holding onto the chair or not, if it feels safe, you can begin to lift the heart. It's a little more challenging balance, so honor your body. Do what's best for you. Come back to center. Bring your hands to the chair. Bring your weight forward. Come back to Tadasana. If you don't need the chair, bring your hands to Anjali Mudra. If you're sitting, please scoot to the other corner of your chair. If you're standing, bring your hands to the back of your chair. Take a breath and step your opposite leg back, bending your knee. Find your base. Press into the back heel, straightening that back leg. Squeeze your knees towards the midline. And you can stay here or bring your arms into goddess arms. Squeeze the shoulder blades back. Shine from your heart. If you're holding onto the chair, just hang out there. If you're not, you can bring your hands behind you and interlace your fingers the opposite way from normal. Or if you're sitting, or if you can't do yoga mudra, just interlace your elbows the opposite way from normal. Squeezing the shoulder blades back, shining from the heart. And whether you're holding onto the chair or not, if you feel safe, you can gently lift your chest and look up. Five count breath. Awareness right into your heart. And let's bring our hands back to the chair. Step back to Tadasana. Hands to Anjali Mudra. Take it. Or sitting in your chair. You need to do that to recoup. We're going to do one more standing or seated heart opener. So if you're in the chair, you can just come to the center of your chair. How are we going to do this? No, you're going to come to the side of your chair. I forget how we're going to do this to them now. I guess, side of your chair and send that bottom knee back if you can. If not, you're just going to stay here. Send that leg back or stay here. All right, so standing, holding onto the chair, we're going to send one leg back with our toes on the floor. Roll the shoulders back and down. Begin to lift the heart. So similar to what we just did, only now we're just relaxing the shoulders down, lifting the heart, and we're opening the whole front side of the body with our awareness focused mainly on our heart chakra. Inhale back up and bring that leg in. Take a breath. If you're seated, scoot over to the other side of your chair. And we'll send the other foot back. So pressing into the ball of the foot, drawing the belly in and up. Strong, straight legs. Opening the whole front side of the body, the whole front of one side of the body. Arcing back, shoulders down. And let's bring that leg back in, come back to center. Hands to Anjali Mudra, sitting or standing. And let's come back to our chair. So we're doing a lot of heart openers today. We'll take a few breaths here, either hands on your lap or an Anjali Mudra. Let's widen our legs once again. We're going to slide one leg down, one arm down, the inside of the leg. So we're doing another variation of our seated triangle. If you're all the way down, you can grab your ankle with your hand. Bring your hand to your hip, roll your shoulder back and down. You can stay there or reach up. Again, feel the stretch from fingertip to fingertip, from tailbone to top of head. Press your feet into the earth. Draw the belly in and up and see if you can straighten your spine. Inhale back up. Take a breath and we'll try the other side, sliding down the inside of the leg. Bring your hand to your ankle if you can. Hand to your hip, spin your body. Look up. Reach up. Lengthen your spine and even out both sides of your rib cage. Inhale back up. Toe heel back to center. With nice and tall, thumbs pressing into your breastbone. I'm going to cross ankles or legs, whichever work for you. And spin our body in a prayer twist. And then bring the elbow to the outside of the knee if you can. Or open the arms if that works for you. Nice 5 count breath in. 2, 3, 4, 5 and out. 2, 3, 4, 5 in. 2, 3, 4, 5 and out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's bring the hands back in. Inhale back up. Uncross the legs. And again, you can either have your hands in Anjali Mudra or up on your lap. And we'll cross ankles or cross knees. Hands to heart in prayer position. Spin the body away from the knees. Tipping over with the straightest spine as you can. Pressing your elbows to the outside of your legs. Reaching up. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale the hands back together. Inhale back to center. Uncross your legs. And the hands at the heart or on your lap. We're going to end with a forward fold. We're going to send one leg out straight in front with the toes turned up. The other leg is underneath you. Inhale tall, leading with your heart. Slide down your leg. You can have a little bend in that knee if it's too intense. Inhale, slide back up, bring your leg back in. Send the other leg out, toes turned up, other knee is over your foot. Inhale tall, leading with your heart. Exhale, slide over that leg. Inhale, come on back up. Bring the legs in, come back. Fully seated on your chair. Close your eyes. For seated Shavasana. You can stay in Shavasana as long as you like. But if you'd like to join me now in closing, every chakra has a mantra associated with it. And the chakra sound for the heart chakra is yum, like yummy. So let's take a nice deep breath in. Yum. I hope you have a yummy week. Thank you for practicing with me. Namaste.